Hi, I'm Chief Majors with Cascade Township Fire Department. We're here today to talk about the need for replacing Fire Station 1, why that's needed in the health and safety of our firefighters. My team is here today to talk about what we can't fix and some of our pinch points and give everybody a tour of what some of those limitations are. So the building itself was a 1970s insulation factory. As you can see from this side, it is a large metal pole building. It's starting to rust out. It's at its end of life, and a lot of people ask why you can't remodel it. It's on its third extensive remodel. It's at the point where we just can't keep fixing it.
Hi, I'm Captain Jeff Knowles with the Cascade Fire Department. I'm in charge of health and safety for the firefighters on this department. Currently, this fire station does not meet the safety standards to keep our firefighters healthy and safe. Ideally, in a fire station, you want 3 zones: a hot, warm, and cold zone. The hot zone is where you start the decontamination process to remove all the carcinogens. The cold zone is where we eat, sleep, and work in our offices. The problem with this station is it's one big hot zone. We don't have that separation from hot into cold. One of the biggest challenges we have is decontamination of our firefighters when they return from a fire. Our turnout gear has carcinogens from the fire. We need to properly remove those carcinogens from our turnout gear. And currently we just have a garden hose where we don't have a proper extractor to wash our gear properly. The needs for the firefighters to properly decontaminate post a fire is to be in a shower as soon as possible to remove those carcinogens from their body. And we don't have a proper shower in our hot zone. We have to go into our living quarters and bring those carcinogens inside our living area. My OSHA requires an emergency eye wash station. This station was never designed to be a fire station, so it does not have an emergency eye wash station. We do have something that is adequate, but does not meet the current safety standards. Fire stations are required to have an exhaust capture system. That's important because diesel exhaust has known carcinogens. That system will prevent the known carcinogens from entering our gear or our living quarters. During inclement weather, we don't have a proper storm shelter to keep our firefighters safe. Also, we don't have emergency power for this facility, so we would have to manually open our doors.
My name is Captain Todd Stevenson. I'm the captain with Cascade Township Fire Department. As you can see, this is our bunk room. This is where we sleep, and this is where we also change our clothes. As you can see, there's very small and there's no privacy, and we have both male and female on our department, and we have no gender separation at all. I'm also the captain of the training department, and we have a training facility at our station too, but it only holds 33 people, and we have more than that on our department. I'd like to see, with the new station and training facility here, that we can train our whole department. And as our township grows, our fire department will grow, and that will be able to facilitate our training needs in the future. What I really like about our department is we do a lot of community events, 4th of July and Halloween. Unfortunately, this facility makes it difficult to do those events. We'd love to do more CPR classes and community activities here at our station, and we'd love to do tours with children, but our bays are so congested that it makes it challenging with little kids because it's hard to keep an eye on them while they're here.
I'm firefighter Zeke Kadish. My role within the department is to manage the fleet of vehicles that we have, as well as the checks and maintenance associated with those vehicles. Some of the challenges that we face within this current station are primarily space constraints. NFPA 1911 requires us to complete daily, weekly, and monthly checks on these apparatus, and those pertain anything from ladder checks to hose checks to pump checks, medical bag checks, and currently within this station, we just simply do not have the room to complete those without having to pull vehicles outside. Now in the winter months, that creates quite the interruption, having to test pumps and spray water within sub-zero temperatures. So the space is really one of the major constraints that we face at this current location. The current layout within our station composes offices on one side, the garage in the middle, and a workout room and conference room facility on the other side. This creates a major bottleneck for us, especially in the winter months. We store additional vehicles inside of the garage. So if we get a call during those months, we have additional vehicles in the garage where individuals are coming from both sides, either from the office side or from the gym conference room side, which creates an additional bottleneck where people are having to stumble over a snow plow, snow blowers, salt spreaders, additional items that are in this space due to those climate conditions. As I mentioned earlier, space constraints are one of the biggest issues that we run into in day-to-day operations at our current station. As you can see behind me, we do have staff vehicles, response vehicles that we simply do not have room inside the station to accommodate. These vehicles are our chief's vehicle, fire prevention vehicles, and any other responding apparatus that may need to go on calls at any time. This creates quite the headache in the winter when we have to clear snow, frost, ice, other items out of these due to the medications that are in them, AEDs, high value items, and so forth.
We appreciate you watching our video today and listening to our fire officers explain some of the difficulties with this station. We encourage you to come out on March 28th from 5 to 7 p.m. and visit with our firefighters and take a look for yourself.